Welcome back to Raven Racing. I'm Raven, and I've been thinking I'm still going to do my different seasons. I'm now with work seeming to have cooled down a bit. I am actually going to get a full season done. We are week 11 of 13 in season 2, so this season is a wash. I'm just not going to be able. I'm not going to finish it off. Not for the series that I've done. Instead, we'll do season 3. Don't know how many weeks are going to be in season 3. It could either be 13, it could be 14. But I'm going to do season 3, and I'm probably only going to do 1 or 2 series for that. In the meantime, while I'm also doing that, I'm going to give myself a challenge. I've been on here since December 30th, 2023. On May 20th, 2024, as you can see, I hit an iRating of 1536. That is the highest iRating I've had in the 17 months or so that I've been on here. My challenge to myself is to hit 2000. And honestly, I think if I can hit 2000, I think that'll be where hopefully, I'm good enough to continue, but 2000's my goal. Right now, I'm at 1208 for oval iRating. My sports car, I don't actually have data available because I'm rookie license, and yeah, I've actually not done sports car. I've done 2 races of Formula. I'm not going to bother with Formula, but we're going to do oval. It's less than 800 iRating, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you can see I've had bad bad weeks where I've dropped significant iRating just because I lose talent. There's a reason why, if you've ever driven with me on here, in practices, I've run the 404. Talent not found. So, I'm at 1208. I don't know what. I don't know if I'm going to put this is how many episodes or this is how many weeks I want until I hit 2000. I think this is just going to be we're going until I hit 2000. If that is 12 weeks, 12 episodes, then it's 12 weeks and 12 episodes. If it's 2 seasons, well, that's going to be 2 seasons worth of episodes, which is 25, 26 episodes. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. Hopefully we can hit 2000, put this series aside, and hit another goal. But we'll see. With that, I guess the highlight reel or low light reel, because I'm actually recording this before I start this challenge, begin. Alright, so as you saw, this is race 1, Daytona, and Draft Masters. If you don't know what Draft Masters is, it is It is what you would wish upon your worst enemy to have to drive over and over and over and over again for the rest of eternity. It is really just a mess. You're going in expecting to just not survive. Um, Actually, I don't think I did this. Where did I? And even here, I don't do very well. Um, Unfortunately, I deleted the entire race, so we only have this like 40-ish second piece where you're going to see where I mess up and kill a bunch of people in Minecraft, guys. In Minecraft, um, is completely my fault. I I thought I lifted better. I didn't think I was gonna hit him that hard, but I did. Sorry, Six. I did not mean. Okay, I killed one person aside myself. Again, Minecraft. In Minecraft. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I had a run on him, um, or if he did something to cause himself to slow down. I hit him badly. It's my fault. End of the day, I'm the one that ran into the back of him. It fucked me over. It fucked him over. Um, and really, there's no excuse for it. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I wish I could have showed you the rest of this race because I don't think I do that badly. But yeah, no, this pretty much took me out of the race, and it was trying to not mess anyone up from there. Race 2, and we are at, well, fan favorite, uh, Bristol. But gods, I I hate I hate short tracks so much. And I was expecting to do so poorly here. Um, I actually forgot that he spun his tires uh here, and it's important because I think he ends up being the race winner. Um, like he just smokes us. If two is who I think it is, he just absolutely smokes us. Um, but as y'all saw, I started ninth, and really, this race went a whole hell lot better than I had any right to expect it to. So I was wrong. It was not, in fact, two who won this. It was actually 15, and we're about to see why number two did not win this race. Um, I feel so bad for him. I don't remember exactly everything that happened, but he didn't deserve this. But because I can't remember what happened, I'm going to show you what happened. And man, I don't think he was the only victim of number 14. So 14 just, I don't know, he gets loose coming out of the turn and just absolutely kills number two. Number two is being a dipshit. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like, wow. Don't do that. So I will admit, 6 kind of scared me here. Going down.
Say 14, I wasn't trying to block you, I just wanted to get around 6.
Or maybe it wasn't 14. That. Maybe 14 ended up. I don't know. I did these races a few weeks ago. My memory's sketchy at best. But no, I remember this being a decent. At least for me, it was decent. Like, I did so much better than I thought I was going to do. I absolutely need to change my number scheme because I hate the way the numbers look on this car. We're on board with 2 right now. And he gets oddly upset. Yes, he does get hit by 15, who is the leader. But 15 got hit by 13. And then, I don't know if 2 was trying to get retribution or what, but I'm not gonna...
Come on, Ray, get up on me! Fuck that leader! Thanks to get pushed me around.
Adam, dude, did you not see Adam laughing in front of me? Why are you punting me?
Yeah. He got punted into...
Adam, that's some... Go, my Adam! No,
Yeah.
I don't like you anymore, Adam.
It ended up being like this. 2 just... And I actually don't know how much more of this we're gonna get. Okay. 2 gets surround... or has 4 go around safely. So this battle between me and number 8, I think it's for 4th place. It gets fun. Like, this is what short tracks are. This is what short tracks should be. I still hate short tracks. But it was a good, clean fight. And we have lap traffic in front of each other, which is kind of making it more technical. He just hit the wall there. Hits the wall there. And I slow up because 11.5 or whatever. I don't have it on there, but 8 just said, hey, it's your spot. Have at it. And I think my reply was something like, don't worry, you're going to get that spot right back here in a few laps because I suck. I hate being on the bottom. But yeah, no. It just... That was such a good fight. And then I don't realize that 15 is right there. Do not realize 15's there. I don't actually remember if I finished on the lead lap. I do not believe I finished on the lead lap. Hi, leader. Bye, leader. No, I don't finish on the lead lap. I don't think anyone finished on the lead lap except the leader. But from here on out, it's just 8 losing time on me because, I don't know, I magically gained a little bit of skill. And me hoping like hell I don't lose the leader too much further. Yeah. The leader just outpaces me horribly. I don't know what his iRating was. But it was lower than me. But he still ended up with better skill. I think he was a dirt racer or something like that. Two things to remember about, well, sim racing. 1, Bristol. Keep to the high lane. 2, previous results are not indicative of future results. and this shows you why. Yes, I am, once again, the top rated racer here. My iRating is higher than everyone else here. But like last time, and that doesn't actually mean anything. Number 15 won the last race. Number 12, I believe, is sitting on pole. Despite me being in the second row, I'm actually starting 6th. 2 drivers in front of me started from the pits. Weird, but hey. Whatever they want to do. I didn't learn my lesson from the last race. My tire wear, this one was so much worse. And while tire wear was worse, I don't think my start is all that great either. No, oh, that's right. 2 start isn't that great. So I get a good jump, 2 gets a bad jump, and I get booted back a few positions. Which, I mean, it happens. I do try to stay on... I don't know. Oh, there goes somebody. Like, I think my problem here in this race is that I'm just driving way too aggressively. I don't think it looks like I'm driving all that aggressively. But I definitely not driving great. Now, with all that being said, I do actually manage to save a lot of tire. Later on, people will start talking about wearing down tire. I think after 70 laps, 65 to 70 laps, I still have like 60% tire. It'll come up here really soon. I think with 5, actually. And we're still within like the first 10 laps. Excuse me, first 15 laps. So I remember seeing this at the time, but I didn't realize, oh, God. Good on 12 for saving that. Because that could have taken me out, that could have taken 12 out, that could have taken 8 out. Good on 12 for saving it, though. Although, he gets his revenge just like that. So we're halfway through the race when I do this. You can't really see it, but I hit the door. And that is where I get really, really concerned that I'm destroying my tires. I did not destroy my tires nearly as much. Like, again.
I'm gonna go low for you. Maybe not.
Yeah, I thought 9 would have wanted the high
I
line.
was just gonna give you the better line, but
Because I'm known for like just wearing my tires out at tracks like these. And a 70-ish lap race with no tire changes scares the shit out of me. If I could have, I would have changed tires here at lap like 35, 40. I don't like being under 80% tires. That scares me. There's just some tracks where once you hit 80%, you're done. So there's a wreck that this guy, Principe, gets into. We see it here. But for whatever reason, I don't think he really stops. So right here, he sees, as long as he doesn't have tunnel vision, as long as it's not target fixation, he sees that there's a wreck. Now, could we assume that maybe they're going to be off the track, or at least further down the track than They are now? Yeah. Or, alternatively, they stay top of the track. But I don't think he actually slows down for this wreck. He slows down for the turn. But nowhere does he actually try to avoid it. Watch it again. Like, yes, he sees that guy coming. He sees that. Maybe you could argue that he didn't have a chance to avoid it. Simultaneously, if you actually listen to his engine, he doesn't slow down except for the turn. Now, why is that important? Because if you're only slowing down for the turn, you're going to get the turn the way you want it, but you're going to have no time to react. So, like, he should have saw that wreck. When he was halfway down the stretch, he should have slowed down. Said, oh, hey, there's a wreck. Let's see how it pans out. Not, oh, hey, there's a wreck. I'm going to race as normal. We have a term for that. It's called arc braking. We're about to see something that scares me. That, whoa. And then 12 slows down. I definitely thought we were going to have trouble there. Oh, I actually kind of tailspin a bit there, don't I? And this is just me burning my tires, trying to do, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. So, laps and laps and laps and laps and laps and laps and laps ago, I said it was going to be car 5 that has issues with burning its tires. No, it's not car 5, it's car 12. I don't know what his tires are, but he burnt them so bad he could not keep a straight line, and we're about to watch just how bad it gets. I mean, we already kind of saw how bad it gets when he hit the wall, but it gets worse. So like, no speed coming out of turn 2, and he just cannot keep a line. And that's not because you're burning tires. That's because you suck on the straightaway. Like, can't keep a line on and to the turn. Fine, whatever. Can't keep a line on the straightaway. Yeah, there's something more at play. I so want to get by this dude. Like, I so want to get by him. 6 wants to get by me. I actually don't remember where 6 ends up. I feel like I would have allowed 6 to get... that was probably me trying to let 6 get by, and I think that was a 2x. So, you want a, what a normal discussion before a Draft Masters race sounds like? It's one that sounds like all hope is lost. And people jinxing us.
Let's see how long we stay clean, fellas. And
It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1 and 5 wide out of turn 2, lap 1.
but on that 5 wide, one of those cars is gonna be backwards.
At least one of the cars.
There might be another one in the air. Damien done that one dead nuts, I bet.
So this race starts out with so much promise. Like, this isn't a bad start. I mean, you've got UPS way the hell back there, not asking what Brown can do for you. But, like, we're double file, mostly holding our lines, 15 notwithstanding. I want Burger King now. 16 wants to make it 3 wide. Yeah. And yeah, that's about 19's on the yellow line, being really, really aggressive for no reason. Yeah. Alright. If you are new to oval racing, it's not a hard cut rule, but it is something that you are expected to follow. Do not do this. Beyond the yellow line, sure, fine. Do not go under the yellow line to pass. Like, that is... You are
Watch this guy coming on, fellas.
begging
Oh, nope, somebody just went down.
to
Thank you, 13.
for something bad to happen. Just
You
absolutely
guys ready for me to set the fastest lap right here?
begging for something to happen. Don't do it. If you can't stay above the yellow line, don't be on an oval. It's like the white line.
Crazy wreck in the next 2 laps up front. I can see it forming.
God, I can feel it.
Oh, 20. The yellow line is the solid white line
Ooh, we're 3 wide.
in road courses. And he's doing it again. I mean, okay, he's on.
Push,
He is
push. Give
on.
me that little.
That might have been 20's fault. Just don't do it. It's not illegal.
I'm just gonna hang back here and pray to God the big one doesn't hit me. So if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to.
But it's highly frowned on. Alright. Tip number... I don't know what tip I'm on. If you hit the wall, stay against the wall. Otherwise, you get this. And I honestly... I got a 4x on that. I don't know why. I mean, 15 hits me. Don't get me wrong. 15 hits me, but I didn't feel like it was that big of a hit. I don't know why I'm trying to go under the yellow line. What am I doing here? So right now, I am as high as 5th. I think 5th, 4th, 5th is about as high as I get. And like I felt we were doing so well. Yeah, a lot of movement here. It's like, yeah, but it felt good. It felt like, okay, we finally got some. And then this. Don't do that. If you want something that will get you kicked out of a race faster than anything else. Oh, if you want... So don't do this. Like, just... He's keeping it straight. I want you to notice. Yes, he had it turned to the side, but that is his neutral. I will grant, it is not his fault for getting punted down into the grass. There's a bad hit from 20 onto 5. But he doesn't even try to get to turn left. He just goes straight on. So I hit him because he goes straight on. 23 and 17 merge. I'm trying to get into the pits, and I just have way too much speed. I wasn't going to get into the pits. I wasn't going to be able to stop in time. And that just ruined my entire race. I was having such a good race until that point. Almost ruined 23's race too while I was at it. And 4 and a few others. Because I don't have the speed. I'm going as fast as I can. I do not have the speed. I do not have the control. Now, is there an argument to be had that I should have stopped and got a tow? Yes, you can make that argument. Maybe I should have. I probably absolutely should have. And that one, and I can't blame anyone but myself on that, for that. Another day, another short track. Though this one's Dover. And for street stocks like these, it's probably more of an intermediate, though even with that, I still had to treat it like a short track. I think I did my worst here. At least where points are concerned, I lost the most from this than any other race in this for this first video. Horrible amount of points. Like, just yeah, no, it was bad. And being oh, whoops. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to hit 9. I don't actually remember why I was having trouble uh not hitting his bumper, because I felt like I was having trouble not hitting his bumper. I don't think I've ever been I don't think I've ever been more threatened by a Squirtle ever than right here. And after being threatened by a Squirtle, I just start hemorrhaging spots, places, lose place to 14, lose a place to 6 here soon. Like right now, I lose a place. Pretty sure I'm about to lose this spot to 13. Somebody just blinked out of existence. 5 blinked out of existence. Well, maybe I won't lose the spot to 13 immediately. But I do lose a lot of position really quickly. Squirtle used his headbutt. And doesn't give a shit. Like, no shit's given that he just pushed 15 out of the way. So, another don't be X car is this. Yes, 12 hits 14 into the wall. It sucks. I think he just overdrove the turn. It happens. But then he does this. And this is absolutely intentional. He does this. Gets... And I get sideswiped to there. Don't do that. Don't be that dick. I think that one might have been a little bit of netcode. So I want to see if this is netcode. 'Cause I don't know if 8 and 15 actually come to... Oh, yeah. Wow, that was just miles of netcode. For those of you who don't know what netcode is a prediction of where you're going to be based on your last few turns. The program predicted that 8 and 15 were going to hold that spot, which is the reason why, despite not touching, they still spun. So you know how I was talking about how badly I burn tires? Watch the line that's coming out of the back of my car. That is me burning up my right rear tire because I cannot hold the line.
You can take the high line.
Like, I'm just absolutely killing my right rear. I think this move here about made me piss my pants. Because 3 gets loose. He starts wanting to go around. And it's like, I want to be far away from this dude as I can be. Which was for position. So good on me for getting that position. The same is true with number 1. Just hits the bottom apron, gets into the wall.
Done.
And then gets into me.
Don't. Oh man, you had to hit me.
And apparently 3. Although with 3 getting hit, I want to see what his line was. Yeah, this pissed me off. Yeah. I don't think 3 had a chance to not get hit. But that pretty much just, you can see that I'm pretty banged up from that. Not happy. I'm so not happy. Probably shouldn't have thrown the F-bomb around, but I did. Which, that crash also ended my race. So, like, way to go, dude. You couldn't hold your shit, and you ended my race. You went, somebody, maybe you ended 15, or was 15 the one that hit me? I don't know, but that ended my race. I wasn't happy. And I lost the most amount of points from it. So, cool. Which brings us back to Draft Masters. It's the 3rd Draft Masters in this video, and I think it's gonna be my last. Like, it's not fun anymore. I used to use it as a way to teach myself how to get out of wrecks. And I probably still should, but there are better ways to do that where I'm not losing safety rating, where I'm not losing iRating. So this is my last Draft Masters. I'm gonna actually have to stick to that because I keep saying that about certain things and I keep not holding myself to it. But one thing I can't complain about is I think I actually get a really good jump here. I mean, the guy disappearing behind me isn't a great sign. But, well, okay, maybe I don't get a great jump. I get a bad jump. Again, dude disappearing is not a great sign.
23, you just disappeared.
So, and they go 3 wide.
Alright, so I was joking earlier, but I did end up 3 wide before turn 1.
Like, I get, I get having a run. I do, but man, those scare me. Those scare me so much. And with 23 having connection issues, which is why he was blinking, just all kinds of bad feelings going on right now.
Shit wrecking.
And just like that, somebody gets spun. Though, 3 wide. Though, it only taking out one person was kind of lucky. 7. This stuff scares me. We managed to get through it. Watch the 23. We managed to get through this. But we only got through that by luck. Plain and simple. 100% sheer luck. And I know a lot of people will go, I'd rather be lucky than good. But when you're winging it and all you have is luck, you don't want that. And this is where our luck runs out. I don't actually remember what happens. 5 just doesn't give 5 room. I don't remember. I think, oh. Yeah, I'll take I think I get a 5x for that. 4x for the hit, and then an additional 1x for going off track. For not being totaled, I'll take it. So I don't actually know what happened here. I mean, I do. We're gonna watch it together, but like, I think I'm gonna have to put the blame on 10 for that one, and it just 14 just gets thrown into the inside wall. You did just see me. 14, the back of 14's truck. I don't know what 14's doing, but he shouldn't be doing that. And he's begging for trouble, he's begging for trouble, he's begging for trouble. And he's disqualified. Nope, he just blinked. Okay. Going back to me for a bit, probably a lap ago, I told 8, hey, why don't you lift up a little bit? I'll push you. I think 8's car in front of me at this point. It was more of a, hey, we still have laps to go. Let's push ourselves, or let's push be draft partners as much as I can, because neither of us can hold a line right here. And then when we catch the pack, we will then fight amongst ourselves then and there. Which 6 being 6 had no intent on doing. I don't know. I don't know what 6 was thinking. Like, somewhere in his mind, he thought, oh, hey, instead of being a pack of 3, I'll let these two do whatever, and oh, that might have been my fault. That was a little bit my fault. But he's just, I don't actually remember if he was, I think he's actually a lap car at this point. Hang on. Yeah, 6 is a lap car at this point. Now, I'm going to be very clear. Lap cars absolutely have the right to do this. They absolutely have the right to the track. They absolutely have the right to try to get out in front of the leader. I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying it is smarter to get in a pack of 3 and push the pack forward than do this. Where in reality, what you're doing is slowing us down. And quite frankly, I think 6 ends up taking out 8 here in a bit. At this point, we've been running for a few laps with 6 being on our right, and I don't want anything to do with it. I see that, and I'm all, nope. 8's already having trouble holding a line. To be fair, so am I. Like that. And then 6 just says, this is mine now. And does that. I don't know if it was intentional, but it just, don't do that. Like, it's just a scumbag move. So currently, I'm the only one in this pack who is on the lead lap. Maybe 4. No, 4 is not in the lead pack. I'm the only one on the lead lap. Everyone else in this mess are lap cars. And I don't want to say they crashed because they're lap cars, because they didn't. But crashing doesn't tend to help you stay on the lead lap. Michigan. How I hate thee. I'm from Ohio. I'm not going to say go Buckeyes because of issues with Ohio State football and a few other things. But I will forever and always hate Michigan. And to be fair, I think Michigan hates me right back. This start sucks. Like, absolutely sucks. Part of it is 10 just doing whatever 10 was doing. But the start was honestly peak me. Somebody starting out from the pits. Ugh. And somebody getting scared and throwing themselves into the wall. So, I have a confession to make. This wasn't intentional, but this was 100% my fault. And it's because I didn't see him. I simply did not see him until it was too late. My view was on the left-hand side of the screen. And I was just, I focused too much on the left-hand side and not enough on what was directly in front of me. Going into the pits here, I get black flagged because the guy I just passed told me that I needed to pass him. But I wasn't told. I wasn't being told that I needed to pass him. I was actually being told to let somebody else pass. I think. I don't know. He told me to pass him. I passed him. I got black flagged for it. I'm a little annoyed because it fucked me over. 21's crap walking. Fortunately, it doesn't wholly fuck me over. It just kind of fucks me over. But yeah, I get black flagged and I have to do a drive-through. Nope. It was a hold. I think it was a good 30-second hold too. Which sucks because like going through the pits is already a good 20 to 30 seconds. And having to hold is another, yeah, it just I go a lap down here, but I do eventually get it back, fortunately. I was annoyed, but what can you do? Funnily enough, I get the lap back almost instantly. I don't think I ever found out why. Let's actually go find out why I got that lap back. So, this is what got me my lap back. 12. Damn, I feel sorry for you. Dude just blinked out of existence.
9, you're going off.
Yep. Oh. That might have actually ended a few people's races there. I don't remember. It is currently lap 10 and I am 17th right now. Yeah, it's going to be one of those races. But we go through it because, well, we're sim racers. We willingly put ourselves through this misery. Because I don't think a lot of us would have it any other way. Another thing not to do is this. I don't care who you are. I don't care how far back you are from the pack on the restart. Don't do this shit. It is overly aggressive, and it will end up with you spinning someone. How do I know? Because I've been that somebody that got spun. Although in this case, it is not one who spins someone. But I do want to see that again because that was actually really cool. Ooh, that might have been a little bit of netcode. He is completely off 3 of his tires when he spins like that. It's a good save. I do think that's another yellow flag. Yeah. But that was a brilliant save. 10 points for style. So, I'm about to make a mistake. And I'm about to make a stupid mistake. And it's for the dumbest fucking reason. So, I go up high. I hit the wall. Or I about hit the wall. I save it. I nearly hit 13. What was wrong? My volume was slowly creeping upward. And I was not touching the volume button. Well, in my case, volume roller. So I had to lean forward into turn and try to lower my volume. And in doing so, I nearly caused a wreck. Yeah, it was bad. So, I went back. Oh, yeah. That was absolutely on 18. Anyone follows Jimmy Broadbent, his #1 rule is to stay predictable. This happens because 18 was not predictable. If he had just stayed straight, he would not have been hit. same can also be said earlier in this section when he got hit on the front stretch. But stay predictable. If you are slow, going in a straight line, stay in that line. Stay on that line. Don't try to swerve out of the way because everyone else is going to go around you. And if they don't go around you, that's their fault. But if you make a sudden move and they turn into you, yeah, you did that to yourself. Now, there is an exception. Kind of. I'm coming up on, I believe it's 17. I have the high ground. I was probably going to slow up anyway, but he comes down, but in a predictable way. Like, we know that we know each other's there. He knows that I am slowly getting up on him. Now, either he can slow down or I can do something like that. Well,
Did you get tires or no?
but like, it's a dance that we have to do that a lot of the times, if you see a car coming up on you and you are not already in that lane, don't get into that lane. Get out of the lane, sure, but don't jump into it. So that was Michigan. I think I missed a wreck that I caused. That first yellow was my fault. I'm not going to go back to it. Because honestly, I don't care. It's so far in the past that it's whatever. I don't miss it. I don't miss Michigan. And when it comes up again, I'll do it once. And that's probably as much of whatever series Michigan is in for that week that I'll do. Because, man, I hate Michigan. The state. And finally, ARCA at Texas. I love these cars. I do enjoy the new ARCA cars. I don't like not having the, hey, you need to shift gears alert. Like, it just says it stops at 7,900 RPM or whatever. Qualified pretty well, but I think it's because Texas is a lot like Charlotte, and I have so many hours at Charlotte. It's not funny. But Texas is another state that I don't like, and it's a state that, given the option, I'll never go back to for personal reasons. Because, well, yeah, Texas. There are lots of great people in Texas. Don't get me wrong. I have my reasons, and we'll stick to that. I do try to get a good jump on here, but I forget to shift. I completely forgot to shift there. And that's the reason why I like having the alert when it flashes red. It tells me, hey, you need to shift. And not having it means that I forgot to shift there. Hey, look! It's Wonder Bread! And we wonder why they got so far. 2, and then just takes everyone else out. But also, because it's ARCA, there's no yellow flags. So we just kind of have to deal with it. If you survived, awesome. If you didn't, well, sucks to be you. I get a really bad run out of that corner, though. This green car, coming up, he's about to hit the wall. Don't do this. Don't do that. Like, I only not hit him because I went into the grass. I know the walls like to be sticky. Like, you have to yank off of them to get off, but doing that, you also throw yourself into the middle of the track. And that just can cause all kinds of problems. Alright, we're going to watch P1 and P2. Right now, car 3 is in P1. Car 1 is in P2. Car 1's about to take over P1. They've been fighting for a while. Which, yeah, alright, cool. Good race, good race, good race. And then I don't know what happens. I think one just gets down too low. No! So, far chase. Let's see. He's on his line, he's on his line. Okay, he gets loose. And I hate to say it, there wasn't anything 3 could have done. It sucks. It absolutely sucks for car 1. Because he overdrove it a little bit, which got him going to the side. Lost him speed, and car 3, like, maybe you can argue, hey, you should have tapped the brake. I don't know if he did or not, but yeah, there wasn't a whole lot to do after that. If I had actually had skill, I'm in P1 right now. If I had actually had skill, I would have kept P1, but no, I lacked the talent and I hit the wall, allowing car 3 to take the spot from me. Which is pretty much the story of my life. And that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I'm about to lose this spot. I'm currently in second because of a mistake car 3 made. And I just don't have the speed. 5's got the speed. I'm not going to fight him for it. It's not worth it. Like, yeah. It's honestly not worth fighting them over. It's a podium. 7 is a lap car. I think he's currently 9th. And that was really it. That was... yeah. The race was kind of boring, which is nice for a change, you know? Just driving, not having to worry about too many major crashes, not having to worry about somebody losing it on turn whatever. But that's where I'm going to end this race. I finish... Alright, so we've seen 8 races. 7 races? Should have been 8, but I accidentally deleted one, so you kind of only got a small bit of that. Might actually be 7, but I don't know. I'm not the maths guy. I do history. History's my thing. 8 races over course of like 2 weeks ish. Yeah. Over the course of about 2 weeks. Start at 12:08, I think. 12:06. 12:06, 12:08. Something. I start in the low 1200s. Ending mid 1200s. Not great. But considering I lost 90 points between May 27th and June 2nd, and I still come out, what's that? Plus 21. Yeah, I can't complain too much. This is probably going to be a lot longer of a series than I expected just to get to 2000. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope we. I hope I get better. I hope I can get better. I hope I meet my goal. Um, and I hope you guys can at least get something to laugh at. Like, if this isn't entertaining, I want you to at least get a chuckle out of either just how bad of a driver I am, how my mistakes, and how I speak. Like, hey, I get it. Don't make fun of people with speech impediments, but I trip over my words. And sometimes I get uh, self conscious about it, but at the same time, I get it. I know it. I'm going to chuckle about it. So, yeah. Hope you guys get something out of this. Um, I know I'm going to. What that is, I don't know yet. I'm going to get something out of it. Good, better, and different. I'm going to get something out of this. But, until next time, enjoy your day. Click like. Click subscribe if you haven't. If you want to support me, I have Patreon, Historical Raven, Histories Raven, one of the two. Don't actually remember right now. It'll be uh, linked below. If you think I give you $5 a month worth of entertainment, give me $5. Like, support me for $5 a month. If you can. If you can do $5 a month. Until next time, have a good weekend. Have a good week. Have a good month. Bye.